I struggle to make Woody go. Our trot has no impulsion. He breaks from the canter. Debbie's firm commands are comforting in their familiarity. Hands higher, softer, toes in, heels down. She identifies the bad habits that used to plague me in my eventing days. A hip that tilts in around turns, a seat that drives when it should be light. Debbie self-describes as tough. I don't baby people, she tells me, but I wouldn't have wanted her to. 15 minutes in, and already I feel myself returning to the star pupil I used to be, lengthening my spine, answering yes instead of yeah. Am I boring you? My former trainer used to say if I ever yawned in her presence, even when we gathered at the barn in the purple pre-dawn the morning of a show. I know how to elicit and appreciate love from women like this. Strong, independent businesswomen who demonstrate affection by raising jumps and taking away your stirrups, by inviting you to ride in the truck with them or giving you a private lesson during an unexpectedly free hour, by pushing you, which, if you speak their language, means they believe in you, by keeping expectations always one notch higher than the level where you are. After the lesson, I groom Woody on the cross ties as teenage riders dart around. Horse girls, one might call them, because they ride horses and they are girls. I recognize myself in them right away. They're in their element, laughing and joking, unburdened by whoever they are at home or at school. I easily identify the top ranking among them, who has curried the coat of her black thoroughbred to gleam. She gets her friend to record a TikTok and lifts her horse's upper lip so the pink, glossy underside is revealed, the place where off-track thoroughbreds hide their racing tattoos, and makes him talk, doing his voice. My horse friends and I used to carry disposable cameras to the barn, purchased expensive prints from the show photographers for our carefully curated photo albums, or sometimes settled for the wallet-sized proofs with their watermarks and punched holes. I want to tell her this, but I know she won't care. I am twice her age, and I am riding a lesson horse. I was once a horse girl, but I never became a horse woman. Horsewomen are tough, no nonsense, fit but weathered, usually with a bad knee or some old injury acting up, but still always up early, riding every day. Birthdays, New Year's, in snowstorms, and on Christmas. Unsentimental about horses, but devoted to them for life. Women like Debbie, but not me. Like many of the writers in this anthology, I stopped riding when I went to college, quitting the sport at the final edge of girlhood. I look back on it now as inevitable, the forces of money, time, and education conspiring against me. But then, it felt like a crossroads. I could either attend a local school, maybe even major in equine studies at one of the rural institutions, or I could pursue a liberal arts degree at a more demanding and prestigious university. The former option would have allowed me to live at home and continue to ride competitively, working toward a professional career. The latter would be the first step on a path to pursue my quieter dream to become a writer. In her essay, I Don't Love Horses, T. Kira Madden writes cannily how, because she is a writer, people often mishear her recounting of a riding accident as writing accident. It's funny to imagine a writing accident that would land someone in a neck brace, but the cognitive dissonance of their reactions also shows how rarely these two worlds overlap. As I approached the end of high school, I believed that if I became a rider, I would never be a writer. Both because I wouldn't be educated as a writer, and because the world of horses, as I knew it, had nothing in common with the world of arts and letters. If I continued to ride, I not only wouldn't be a writer, I wouldn't know any either. This either-or dichotomy, like most dichotomies, was based on a series of unexplored assumptions. Of course, there are writers who are also writers. I found 14 of them for this book, and there are many more I wish I could have included. Back then, as a senior in high school, I chalked the choice up to logistics. How would I ride if I was busy at school? How would I get a good education if I was busy riding? When really, it was based on a more insidious assumption that if I rode, my life would lack creativity.